This is the motherlode! Today was announcement city as so many teams just solidified their rosters. So subscribe for all the latest breaking news. Now let's get to the teams. Vitality officially announced Ropz to their roster. The move from Faze to the French org just was made official, and that means only one thing: chaos. Complete chaos. Replacing Spinks, who's on the bench, Ropz should make a huge impact and get them some more trophies in 2025. I mean, seriously, he had 10 trophies with Faze Clan. The guy is a proven winner. This is a huge move. So I'm really liking Vitality's move. Absolutely well done here. And I'll absolutely be rooting for Ropz here. But from one Faze player to the new Faze player, I'll quickly round up my thoughts on Elige being signed to Faze Clan. This is a freaking good move! As I said in my previous video, it's not a perfect move, but I think that he was a must-get if Nico didn't come to Faze. He didn't, so Elige is a dang good move here. On top of that, I think Faze just became NA's newest favorite team to root for if Liquid ever get bounced out in tournaments. So please, Elige, we hope you get the titles you deserve with this insane new roster. But we move forward from one tier 1 team to another tier 1 team as Heroic officially unveiled their roster too. And I called it perfectly. Everything 100% on the nose. We don't talk about how Nilu's a fill-in instead of being on the starting roster. But hey, after that, everything else was spot on. And I stand by that this is a good starting team for Heroic. They should do dang well leading into Blast Bounty, and I'm willing to wager Nilo will probably be starting by the end of the year, which was kind of a surprise. He's not starting right now. But speaking of surprises, Pain have done the unthinkable. They have solidified their roster with the addition of David Duo. Now, this is actually crazy. This might make Pain Gaming the #1 fragging Brazilian roster. Coming from Red Candids, David Duo's a behemoth. I mean, I love this move so much that it might make Pain Gaming a tier 1.5 team. Now, they need to keep playing tournaments, and a lot of them. But if they could win just a few of them and crack, say, Eliza, IAMs, get back to the major, this team could really surprise everyone. I have high hopes on Pain Gaming after acquiring David Duo. But from big hopes to hopes on Big Clan, they too have unveiled their roster. From Streisand and Ridgen to Kyubi from FNatic and Hyped from Big's Academy team, this on paper could actually work? Shocking, I know. But if I'm honest, I think keeping Ridgen instead of going for FNatic's Rifler would have been what I would have done. But still, having Hyped being called up, I'm heavily hoping he's going to continue the crazy run that he's been on. Being loaned out to alternate attacks and giving him experience was definitely a good idea. So with Crimbo, Tabson, JDC, Kyubi, and Hype's second stint on Big, I hope that they can make some noise in 2025. But speaking of FNatic, they just solidified their roster too, and the fear rumors were 100% spot on. But the Oscar ones weren't. Instead of the former Sinner player, FNatic chose Mao's NXT's Opper Formulov, and I hope I said that right. At 17 years old, he's got potential to grow. And Fear, coming off the heels of his first major and being a dang good IGL, I really like this move out of FNatic. And I have some decent hopes that FNatic can finally pull it together and get back to tier 1. Speaking of tier 1 dreams, BetBoom's that much closer to reaching their dream as the rumors were in fact spot on. Boomich and Axile have joined the organization. This is a monumental move as Cloud9's disbanding seems to be going according to plan. Man. And while Axile isn't his prime self, he's still quite a darn good rifler. Combine that with Boomich's IGL role, and BetBoom are looking more and more like a solid team. I not only like this move, but I love this shakeup. So BetBoom, let's see if it works out for you. But with BetBoom filling out their roster, yet another team has done the same. This time, it's 9 Pandas as they have officially benched Glowing and iDisbalance in exchange for a former Amco rifler, Crad, and a young 19-year-old Opper named Alv. Coming from New Balls, and yes, that is a team name, this Hopper has never been a part of a LAN event. Yet his potential is through the freaking roof! In all the events that he could play in 2024, he had a 110 rating, an impact of a 118, and an ADR of a 74.2. For being 19 years old, that's really freaking good, regardless if he was on a tier 3 or tier 4 team. And I know that I'm high up on iDisbalance, but really, this could be a huge improvement for the 9 Pandas. And as for Crad, he's got a lot of experience, so that could really help out the Pandas in a big way too. So overall, I kind of like these moves, but time will tell if this was a good move or not. And finally, there's so much news here. Metizport finalized their roster as well. With Nilo out, the team is focused on 2 former Ninjas in Pajamas players, Plopsky and Isaac. I hope I said Isaac's name right. Hampus playing for Johnny Speeds in 2024. Man, he was doing well. Look at that stretch. And while he didn't do the best with Bleed, there's a part of me that believes Hampus is living up to his potential here at Metizport. But needing to bench Shine, Isaac now comes into play. One word describes his tenure with the Ninjas. Dismal. A 0.96 rating and an impact of a 0.90 isn't what anyone hoped Isaac would do for the Ninjas. But moving to Metizport, I'm hoping that he could forget those woes and return to his peak form. After all, I wrote 223 years old. After all, he's 23 years old and still has plenty in the tank left. So really, I kind of like this move out of Metizport. That and they just extended Plopsky until the middle of 2026. With his recent string of success, yeah, that's a good call. So how's Metizport going to do? Only time can tell. But holy moly, that's a lot. With over 7 teams making their rosters official, Rostermania really has been crazy. So comment down below, who was the biggest winner today? Was it Faze getting a leech? Vitality maybe acquiring Ropz? Maybe Heroic's overhauled roster? Comment down below and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Have an epic day. I'm out. Peace. 8 teams. Holy freaking shiz, what a day.